Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Banter. Evans, I think we are at the final.
I believe we have made it to the final for the Battle of the Bottom Shelf, or the Bottom Shelf Showdown.
Yep.
And a little precursor note, we decided to move Very Old Barton into the final, even though we gave it a complete tie with the Old Taylor, but because the Old Taylor is technically a Dusty from years before and is no longer available as a 6-year, we felt that it isn't something that we get in our market. It's not something you can go get tomorrow, so why have it move through? We just use that as an example. So Very Old Barton moves through to the end.
Yeah.
So now we have essentially Heaven Hill versus Very Old Barton versus Buffalo Trace.
Yes, indeed.
Distillery-wise.
Yep. No, and I agree with you. That Old Taylor, it was good. It was good, but for the VOB to keep up with it, I'm surprised.
Yeah. So again, this is the battle for the bottom shelf showdowns. What is available in the market? We're talking about $10, $12, and $15 brands that were all had older siblings, which we have now removed them from the table because this is what this is actually concentrating about. Of course, we have our trusty
control down here. Yep.
Which would easily,
I think it would kick its
crush
all of them.
probably everything.
Yeah.
But regardless, we haven't done this in a while, so let's visit the bottom shelf, the 36 months and the 4-year age range, and let's see who wins this, because Heaven Hill won the first one.
It did.
Then we had Ancient Age.
Yep.
And now we have Very Old Barton moving through. So 3 different distilleries. Technically, 2 are the same age and 1 is a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, what I like about it also is they're bottom shelf, guys. I mean, they're all under 20.
Oh yeah,
easily
under 15.
Yeah.
And even if you don't drink them neat, which we have found that you can drink these neat no problem. Great for mixing if you guys are into mixing bourbon, just like we did in that other video. So this is the final to complete the bottom shelf showdown.
Do you want to make a prediction?
I have a prediction, and then we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to come down between Heaven Hill and Very Old Barton.
That's my prediction also.
That's what I'm guessing is going to happen, just based off of the Ancient Age. Now, what's really cool is all of these are similar mash as far as standard mash and rye mash. None of these are weeded. So if you were to put the Old Fitz Prime back up here, then we'd have a weeded on the table. But it definitely didn't make it, and that video still cracks me up. Yeah, I still can't get over that one. So
yeah, well, and if you hadn't seen that one, that's the Showdown number 2. Showdown number 3 should be going live. I think probably tomorrow. I think I'm gonna get it going live tomorrow. And then honestly, like we've always said, the Heaven Hill product, their younger stuff just seems to be far beyond better than a lot of the other distilleries.
And I don't remember at what point we mentioned certain things, but I mean they've got J.W. Dan, JTS Brown. Insert several other ones that are in that same quality house, Heaven Hill, situation. So, which we need to, I guess, continue to call it quality house because I did label it. But to me, it's still going to be old school Heaven Hill.
It is. And then, just like we said, I think we said off camera right before we did one of the videos, J.W. Dan was on here. I think it would probably wax a lot of these.
Actually, I think J.W. Dan would do pretty well. It's a bottled and bond, for sure. JTS Brown would definitely win. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Virgin Bourbon.
Yeah, I know.
Bourbon's a good one, too. And that one's now got age statements written on the side. It used to be a 7-year.
Yeah, I think, what is it? It's a
36 month.
36 month now, that's right.
Sure. Last one we got was out of Alabama, I think.
Yeah, it was out of Alabama.
And I am wearing bourbon socks. Can you confirm?
You are wearing bourbon socks?
And I am supporting one of the brands on this table.
Yes, you are. All right. Well, what do we want to do first?
Well, we're going to go left to right. So let's go
Heaven Hill,
here, and then here.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So a little quality house.
Cheers. What's in your glass?
Yep. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's right down there. Give us a thumbs up and let us know what you think, if you've had any of these or not.
Still standard nose?
Yeah, it's just a standard nose on it. It is that, but to me, it has that Heaven Hill nose.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. It's just easy.
It is.
It's just easy drinking, still has some character, just a little bit of depth, and it doesn't have that youthful, what I like to refer to as like a green oak taste. It doesn't have that. It actually has like, all right, I'm finished.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing like some of its older siblings, like we've said, but it's got the quality there.
It does. It really does. So this is starting off really strong.
Yeah. I know. I'm kind of afraid to go to VOB next.
I'm going to do 2 sips of each.
I agree. I agree.
What I do like, which has nothing to do with this video, is if you ever want to get into the history of some of these brands, they're actually very old.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's kind of funny to me. It seems like some of the older brands are the younger, or they put as the younger
Well, that's
bourbon.
because they didn't age very long back
Yeah,
then.
no, that's true. That's true.
And then they aged it way too long during certain periods when they had no reason to bottle it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool too.
Well, I mean, like Virgin Bourbon 15 that we had.
Yeah, that stuff was phenomenal.
Yes, it was.
Japanese import market stuff.
Yeah, that thing. Oh god. And don't get us wrong, the Virgin Bourbon now. I mean, 36 months. It's good.
It's solid,
It's
yeah.
it's solid. Put it on ice. It's great.
And 101 proof, and it gives you a little more flavor because
Yeah.
it's got just this is 80 proof. Actually, all three of these are 80 proof.
They are.
So, yeah. All right, moving on to Very Old Barton. Here we
All
go.
right. Yeah, I'm.
Cheers.
Now I hate to say, I think if this was VOB 86,
I
we'd
think-
have a clear winner.
I think it'd have to be a clear winner.
Yep.
Yeah. But we are definitely biased towards VOB 86.
We are.
But we did the 80 proof on purpose. This is your intro version.
It is. It's what we can get in our market. We can't get the 86.
Yeah,
in our
86
market.
don't come in our market.
Right. But hopefully we'll be able to get some 86 here in about a month. And then I can get some more on my trip too. So I don't know. We'll see.
Get you a little splash of that. Ooh, that is going to be tough.
Oh,
You get just a little bit more.
it's
A little more flavor
Yeah.
than the Heaven Hill, but that Heaven Hill didn't have, because you can tell that the Very Old Barton is a higher rye content. It has a little bit of more of some type of allspice.
yeah. It's got a little spicy.
So, but that adds like flavor to
Yeah,
it.
it's
And so, as far as easy though,
oh, it's not burning going. It's just got it right on the tip. You get that little bit of that spice on there. Ah,
okay, round two.
it's what we've always said about Very Old Barton. And you know what? I think Very Old Barton and Old Fashioned.
That would make a good old fashioned.
I think we need to try that.
I just really like that. And that could be the bleed over of me being a huge fan of 1792. Whether you guys are or not, that's one of my go-to. And this is the same stuff, just not as old in different locations.
Man, I'll tell you what. That's hard.
It's extremely difficult.
These two are going to blow that one out of the park. I can tell you right now.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. And guess what? I think I'm going to go ahead and try it.
Hey, let's go ahead and do who gets number 1 and 2. So not just the winner. Let's put more pressure on you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
I'm
here
good
we
with
go,
that.
A little
All
baby
right.
baby buff or baby Blanton's. There you go.
Yeah.
Uncut, unfiltered.
Yeah, baby, big time. The nose is so muted on this. The nose is muted. Hadn't tried it yet.
There's that youthful green note that I get.
Yep. Oh
You
yeah.
can taste the grain.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
can tell that one's young.
Yep.
So even though it won the first one going through, but it's not going to compete with these two.
No, I can already say if we were doing a barrel pick, that'd
But,
be out. That was out. That's first one out.
And so again, put in the comments, like he said before, if you are a huge fan of your daily being an ancient age because it's been a brand that's been around for a long time, let us know.
And has it changed? I'd like to know if you've been drinking it. I mean, if you're somebody that's drank it for quite a while, have you seen it change a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely know Very Old Barton has changed, and so has Quality House Heaven Hill, because they used to be age stated,
Right.
And they were, just as inexpensive, but they were older batches because of it. Yeah, the youngest in there was 6 or 8 or whatever they stated, but they had so many more barrels available
Right.
to put in there. So, which means they could have been older.
And then they're putting out a much more different brands too.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I hate to say it, that one's the first one out. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think it'd be a great mixer, but these two just outclass it right now.
Yeah, it does. Alan, I know you're catching up. What you thought process on Heaven Hill?
I really love your comment about not having a green note to it, being so young. You can still tell that there is a level of youthfulness, but it's almost like in the sense that it isn't a mature oak, but it's still oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which for the price point, that is just incredible.
Quality House is going to be tough to beat.
It is.
And Very Old Barton is the only one that's got a chance right now,
Yeah.
because Ancient Age just got smoked, I think.
It did. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
So how about we reverse it? I'm going to go VOB first and then come back to Heaven Hill.
Yep.
Not Quality House.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and slide this one over here.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'll finish it off.
I'll finish off later. All right. VOB again.
Oh man, VOB right after Ancient Age makes VOB that much better.
Oh God, it does. That's good, though.
Let's just call it like it is. This is baby 1792.
It is.
If we're gonna call the other stuff baby brands, might as well do it with this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's baby 1792. It is.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, it's good.
There's something about standing in the rick house that was built in 1935 when it's 29 degrees and you're doing a barrel pick at 1792 with a bunch of Barton stamped barrels. So there's a small place in my heart that goes out to this guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I understand that. A little chilly.
Yeah, like teeth chattering and your fingers are about to fall off, and the only thing you can do is
You're trying to wear gloves and
Yeah.
everything else. Oh, yeah.
all right, quality house. Here we go.
All right. Does it stand a chance? I don't know. I'm gonna split hairs here.
This is you are literally you are now trying to pick what we're about to do for another video, and like they're so similarly good. It's like you can just flip a coin of what your palate wants that day.
Yeah. And I think you hit the nail on the head. We like it now. Tomorrow, it could be totally
This is so
opposite.
close.
Yeah, we're just splitting hairs.
Yeah.
We're just splitting hairs. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call what I want.
Wait.
Okay.
Alan, what's your thoughts on the VOB?
Okay.
What I love about the VOB is that there is a candy sweet note on that is just really enjoyable, and I actually still get a little bit of oak. Like you can still actually get that on there despite being young.
Incredible being with the age it is. Those distilleries are smoking
They are.
BT2.
Yeah, they are. And is it the mash bill?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because once this stuff gets older, it gets really good.
I know, but that's why I don't think it's the mash bill. Is it it's got to be the rick houses or whatever else they're putting it in, or it could be the char. It can't be the char of the barrels either. I don't know.
Let me go. Now I'm going to go one more. I know you said you're going to call it.
I think I'm going to call it. Well, I think you're right. I think I need to try it one more time. Do you agree about the?
I do. I was actually just surprised to revisit that just now as to how pleasant and fun that sip was. And at the same time, its H&H is not keeping pace with Quality House or Very Old Barton.
No, it's definitely not. What I can't get over is like the quality that you get for $12 still in the market that we live, breathe,
Yes.
eat, sleep amongst in at $100 regular.
Easy.
Like entry price is $50, and we've been so used to that here recently. It's hard for me to go back and be like,
Yeah, I mean,
$12?
You're sitting there going. It reminds me of when we used to go find the stuff when we go on our trips.
Yeah.
To find the young stuff, just try something
Yeah.
new that was cheap.
20 years of doing this, and this is bringing me back to this
Yeah.
is what we used to chase after. Of course, they had age stated and
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that, but we were going after those lower end, lower price brands because their quality was so good,
Yep.
and the money was $15.
Yeah.
And I mean, perfect example. Well, now we're not even talking about because it's not in the category anymore, but if it was, technically, Weller would be on this table battling because it's always been a cheap brand.
Right.
When I first posted my first photo of Weller for sale at the store when I had it, $12.49.
Yep. I remember.
$12.49 in
I remember that.
2012.
I remember that photo.
Yeah. And so I was having to beg people to buy it.
Well, there's other stuff you were having to beg people to buy too.
Right, that's just true. So that being said, they did exist in that price category, and it's just no longer there now.
Well, yeah.
So we can't, excuse me, we can't put it against these now. So, all right, let me go try the VOB and see if we can knock this Heaven Hill down, because that's going to be tough.
I mean, just like I said before, this is splitting hairs. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of them. But if we have to choose one, I think I know who I'm choosing.
I don't know if I'm going to be over there. All right, go, if you're ready, by
Yeah.
all means.
So
Are we going to crown a winner, or are we going to be in a tie?
I don't know. You know what? If we end in a tie, we end in a tie. It is what it is.
Either one, all three of these are fine to try and buy at a local store. Go try them. They're really great for the value.
Yeah.
But these two over here are definitely good. If you guys haven't had Quality House, Heaven Hill, or Very Old Barton 80-90 proof, you've got to try it. For the dollars spent, the return is great.
It is. It is. I would buy these any day of the week.
Yeah.
Any day of the week. But for me, 1, 2.
Really?
Yep.
I was leaning there, and I'm trying to give myself a reason to have Very Old Barton take it down.
I was, but to me, there's just a little bit more depth on this to me.
To you, okay, so that last sip is what did it for me. when I tried Very Old Barton after the Heaven Hill, after going back and forth.
Yep.
So our new crowned winner of the 2025 Bottom Shelf Showdown. Ta-da.
Good old Quality House.
Quality House Heaven Hill. Very Old Barton is so tight on that. Now, I think the Very Old Barton 86 and 90 probably would have had more flavor.
Yeah.
That probably would have changed things, definitely.
Yeah.
Especially having Very Old Barton 90 on a regular too. But again, entry 80 proof based off of what they used to do. Obviously, we can get back into 86ers prior to that, and they had higher proofs and things of that nature.
Right.
I mean, one of the brands that we could have put in this, which some of you guys might not even know about it, I mean, we could have used literally Zachariah Harris, Kentucky Tavern, and those could have easily beat the whole thing. And there's actually a magazine that's the reason I started carrying Zachariah Harris, because, which I don't have a store anymore, it scored like consistently 94 every year.
Well, and that's what I got. You know, my wife loves bourbon and cokes, and Zachariah Harris is what she loves now with that.
Yeah. But just standardly drinking, I would probably lean on this as my groupings.
Yeah.
And this was fun to put in there because it's a very well-known brand. So I like it. So if we're going to say 15 and under, which we could label it that, 15 and under.
We could.
Quality House for the W. Alan, what's your thoughts?
Well, let me tell you that the Quality House coming from Heaven Hill, we know that Heaven Hill, for whatever reason, they express oak onto the palate so much more quickly based on the amount of time spent in the oak. It's incredible how quickly it gets oaked. And so I'm going with Charles on this in terms of the amount of depth and complexity that's on the Quality House, but I can't stay away from the candy note on the Very Old Barton.
Yeah.
So just for my palate, I mean, it's splitting hairs.
It is.
But I'm trending
like
Very
at
Old
this
Barton.
exact moment, we are going to crown Quality House, and I was thinking it was going to be VOB, but I don't disagree with you whatsoever. But at this exact moment with my palate, I'm Quality House. We do this again tomorrow, it might be VOB.
Well, and I before we even started this, I already thought VOB was going to win.
I was immediately thinking that the whole time. I was thinking
too.
That's a shoe-in the whole time.
Yep.
All right, so now last part of the video, put you on the spot. Let's do this stave rating for Quality House and VOB. Since this is number 3, we'll put that as a 2. I'll go 2 as default, just the fact that it exists.
Yep.
I'm going to say today's rating. It's only based off of what's on the table. It's not based off of an overall. We're not going to be like, oh, this is a 4 and that's as good as Winkle. No. We're talking about these at this moment. So I'm going to go, because I was so thrown back at how good these inexpensive ones were, I'm going to jump them both up. This is a 3, and I'll go 3.25. Just an edge.
Yeah, and I would agree with you there. I mean, 3.25. If we're going quarters, that's what it would be. To me, they're almost both exactly the same. You got to give this. You got to give this just the slightest bit.
Yeah, the slightest bit. So you know, cheers. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you guys think of the bottom shelf. Do you guys even visit it anymore? Has it been like a decade like it has been for us? And we kind of forget about it, that this is where it started. Now we have what we were calling the bigger brothers that we didn't put on the table today because the focus was the winner.
Well, and that seems to be what most people are focusing on, is, like you said, is the bigger brothers.
Yeah, and so this is another way to look at it, which I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. So now that the series is complete and we have a winner for the bottom shelf showdown, if you fly somewhere and you don't have anything and you don't know what to buy, say you have a one-night stay in a hotel and you got to do a red eye on the way back, but you want to have like a half pint of something.
Yeah, easy.
That's what this is for. Don't go searching for something that you might not find. Get the pint of this and have yourself a nice pour.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, honestly, we can't get VOB 86 here. So if I'm out of town on work, guess what? VOB 86, if it's in the market, it's coming home with me.
Yeah. So I say that's it. Crown the new champions. And
I agree.
I say if we keep that as our, that's like a good staple for our house bar. So
I think so, yeah. And if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button too.
Cheers.